Well, thank you very much for coming. This is the Q&A session for some of our performers who are here this morning, and I think rather than me introducing everybody, we should just go down the line, everybody say their name, what they're known for. I don't fucking know how to do this.
Hi, I'm Molly Lewis. I play ukulele and write songs.
Hi, I'm Mike Phirman, and I'm in Hard and Firm, and I do some of my own stuff as well.
I'm Kevin Murphy, and I'm on a stage with a bunch of very funny and entertaining people.
Storgy Costanzo, fuzzy shirts and souffles.
Paul Saborin and I stand on stage to his right.
I'm John Roderick. I'm an unknown quantity at this point.
I'm Jonathan Coulton. I own a line of cruise ships.
I'm Steven Toulouse, otherwise known as Stepto, and I'm the band hammer on Xbox Live.
Thank you. So behave.
You're the band hammer of the gods. My name is Bill Corbett. I'm a member of the rock group Paul and Storm.
My name is Peter Sagal, and I cling to an early 20th century technology.
And I'm David Houston, I'm the moderator. Okay, so there's 2 microphones set up. Unless any of you have opening statements, I think we'll move right to rebuttals from the audience. You just approach the microphone. Be brief, I guess. Or unless you have something to say about nuclear power or gerrymandering, then take all the time you want. The town council is here to listen to your concerns. And
You'll have to get a little closer to the microphone.
yeah. As far as I know, you are all by sitting up here. You have consented to answer questions. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
So I think, unless I decide otherwise, or I don't like the cut of your jib, we'll just alternate from microphone to microphone. So we'll start with the fellow with the skull in a top hat. Oh, with the ace of spades sticking out of the brim. Who would have ever imagined? Okay. So, sir, your question.
Well, first, good morning to all of you, and thanks for coming out so early. Very appreciated. The
Back
show
at
last night was wonderful, by the way. I'll just start out with one that was kind of just interesting because, obviously this represents a big jump for you, Jonathan. I was just wondering, now looking back, you've gone, I've like a lot of people, watched you over the years, bigger and bigger things. Was there, I know about the IKEA thing that happened. Is there another one, you can change names and details, where you were like, brought out of yourself going, I can't believe somebody is seriously asking me this?
You're referring to when I played the IKEA song
At
the IKEA opening.
But there's another one where, that might be where you were like, you declined, but you put down the phone thinking, that really happened.
I'm trying to think of, I can't think of anything in particular that measures up to that bizarre situation. That was certainly very strange. Although I do get a lot of requests from people. Just the other day, I got an email from a high school student saying, I'm 14, I live in wherever, I like your music, for these reasons. And also, I was wondering if you'd ever want to write a couple of songs, based on some ideas that I have, because I think. And I guess
I'm a high school student, Jonathan.
Oh, sorry, David. Was that you? Yeah. But it would be an interesting experiment one year to only do material that came from people who emailed me with ideas about stuff. I say interesting experiment. I don't know how productive it would be. No one in high school makes anything good. That's the point of mine.
You forgot about Ferris Bueller.
You other musicians on the stage, answer that man's question. Strange requests, performance requests that you've turned down because they're insane.
Or accepted for the same reason.
Right. Or, you know what? You're right. I'm not here to judge. I'm a neutral moderator.
I got asked to come to Spain to play at the wedding of a fan.
Obviously, you didn't do that. Free trip to Spain.
And when I got the request, I said, oh, I don't know. That seems like a lot of work. And then after I politely, turned it down, like, no. Then I was like, he was gonna fly me to Spain. All I had to do was play one song. He just wanted me to play one song. He's gonna put me up for, I don't know what I was thinking.
Is the wedding over? Or is it too late to get out?
No, it's too late now. He's married.
Storm and I, before we did this, we were in a cappella band called Da Vinci's Notebook, which, among other things, was known for having even less shame than we do as a duo. We would get hired to do corporate events, various functions as corporate events, and we got hired by a wireless communications company that shall remain nameless. But
It rhymes with more rice and...
And Da Vinci's Notebook was basically us with two more people and no instruments, so we were basically known for dick jokes, but for some reason they decided we were sort of like a show choir.
This was something that was designed by committee, so there were about 8 people who all wanted disparate things.
I will just describe one scene from it that gives you the idea of it. We, for the opening of the second half of this huge sales meeting, which is filled with 45 to 65-year-old grizzled, angry, bitter salespeople, we came out on stage in front of a screen that had a star field and various phones slowly flying by like satellites. The fog machine came out, started rolling, and we came out in what was supposed to be spacesuits, but in fact the closest approximation that the local costume store had was silver lame outfits that zippered up the front.
There was just no response from Houston as far as getting the real equipment.
And we sang a medley of custom lyric versions of Fly Like an Eagle, and
I think All Star by Smash Mouth.
and I don't remember the title of it, but Y'all Gonna Make Me Lose My Mind.
It's DMX.
Yeah. So imagine four white dudes like us in the gayest possible tacky. So that was actually, we were going to open with that last night, but we couldn't get the outfits in time.
They win that round. Okay. Anyone else? Weird requests?
I get Hard and Firm did a song about pie, and so I have people that will get. I will get a lot of requests for like, oh, you should do a Fibonacci's number song. I don't think we're trying to like hit every single mathematical. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Mom?
My grandmother, when she was 94, requested that I sing her Some Enchanted Evening. She died about a week later.
Because you did? Or
That was an unusual request, I think.
Yeah, you know what? You might win. Points. Well played. All right.